Photon fizz, please.
Sure, bub. Whatever you want. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, wow. Got lucky. It's just one success.
She sounds like, if at least the way he's describing her, because he describes her a bit, she sounds to you like what you've heard and what you seem to vaguely recall, like a special forces type of trooper might feel like.
Okay.
Like an inner security, think of it like Death Guard level trooper, like highly trained, doesn't give a crap about anything but the mission sort of character.
Okay.
That's what she's starting to sound like to you as he describes her. The kind of cold, heartless expression, that sort of thing. But none of you have ever seen her or realized if you've seen her, anybody like her. But he continues. She did her thing. She leaned against the glass and stared a hole through me for the whole conversation, if you want to call it that. So of course I listened, and he offered my organization, which I'm sure you're familiar with, 20,000 credits to hunt this man down, and anyone associated with him. We were also given an address out on, he describes Blasso's place, and told to bomb it on a specific day and time. He goes, when those two things are done, we get the money. He gave us a small upfront $1,000 credit advance on that, so that I could, of course, hire people to take care of it. Apparently, I hired the wrong people because they did not take care of it. Apparently, they spent the money I paid them to get themselves trashed instead of being alert. Otherwise, we might have been able to succeed in this, because at least one of them did part of his job. But unfortunately, all went to crap after that. So he continues discussing this, and he basically sent Bob, the tattooed guy, with the task of following the trail of Mika. Doing what you guys did, just not as well. He's not as well. And he sent Sam, the other guy that you saw, was their arsonist. He's their explosives guy. So he sent him to take care of Blassos. And that was all they were supposed to do. And it turns out what actually happened was the one sent after you got, bleep-faced and failed in their job and apparently died. He doesn't know that you guys are involved. He just knows that they apparently got ambushed. And
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, they apparently got ambushed and killed. Somehow this Mika guy overcame. I mean, was it four freaking people? I didn't realize he was that good, but apparently he took out 3 guys and Bob, the idiot. Should have shot him too. It made things a hell of a lot easier. And apparently, in Bob's frustration, he had Sam torch Mika's freaking apartment, thinking that that would cover up his little failure, and that they'd never realize, or I would never realize, that Mika was still alive. But I know that he did that because he wasn't able to find Mika, and he never did. If you remember, he never actually saw him. But that's as much as I could get out of him before he passed out on us, and before you guys attacked. So he didn't get a chance to continue his interrogation of it. But that's what he got, was that out of frustration, he basically had the Sam guy torch the apartment complex, which is what happened after you guys kind of let him go.
I'm going to be one. Hang on one second. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to say, well, I guess I should wait for Phil.
That's okay. I'm going to take a drink of water anyway.
All right. This is extremely exciting stuff.
I don't know, it feels dull and boring to me. I hope you guys aren't too asleep yet.
No, I'm not asleep at all. I'm like hanging on every word. This is good stuff right here.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. You've created such a rich world with so much going on that This
Okay, I'm back.
this level of information is like a treasure, so I'm really enjoying it. All right, so Phil's
Yeah,
back.
okay.
What I wanted to say was
Asklet, can I talk to you and Kurt in the office for a moment?
Oh, yeah, I thought you were in the office.
Yeah, aren't we in there?
oh, are we in the office? I thought we were out in the hall still.
I would assume that y'all would have dragged him to the
Osclet.
office at some point.
Asklet, Kurt, can I speak to you in the hall for a moment?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, so where did you guys walk to?
So we're right outside the room. Is the office isn't closed, right? There's only one doorway
Correct,
in
yeah,
and out.
yeah, there's only one door, and then you could see out the other side out the window, but there's just the one
but
door.
it's the
there.
window, right? Okay, so
Yeah. So you guys
I'll-
just stepped right out there.
before we go out, I'll just say to Nichols,
Listen, Nichols, I know you've had a really bad day, and it's not going to get any worse for you. Just sit tight. You're going to be fine, and just sit tight for a couple minutes.
All right, so-
Yeah, whatever. Can I have
Okay.
a cigarette? Somebody light me a thing. He doesn't look really concerned. I mean, he's hurt, and that's really why you're getting most of this out of him. It's 'cause you
Right,
beat the crap out of him.
right.
But he doesn't look overly afraid. Just putting up with it. Okay, so you guys walked outside into the little
let's-
hall. I guess out
let's
into the
walk
little open area.
Okay, so
Everybody give me a easy perception roll, which I think is the 1 die. Or yeah, give me the 1 die perception roll, just
Yep.
in case you guys are all blind.
I got 2 successes.
Okay. Anybody else?
Roll it. 2 success.
Okay. Phil?
One second. Yeah, just success. 1 success.
None of you see Jared. Jim's character. It was Jared.
Yeah.
Right? Gerard.
No,
J-Rod.
it was J-Rod.
J-Rod. J-Rod. Yeah. None of
Okay,
you see. None of you see J-Rod.
Guys, where's J-Rod?
I'm gonna calm him. J-Rod,
Nothing.
where are you?
Static.
Okay, guys, this may be somewhat related to J-Rod being gone, but I think a couple things need to happen because we have a really great opportunity right now with Nichols here. But first of all, we got to make sure that Bob doesn't wake up and discover us. I mean, he might have been too high on the day that he met us to actually recognize us.
I know what to do.
Chubby shove.
All right, so
We got a big chubby shove floor right out there.
Take
So,
take
Oscar,
Nichols out into the hallway. I'll deal with Bob. That
Okay,
is
so-
his real name.
so
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh.
Oscar,
It's just
we're-
funny.
wait, did you say? Oh, okay, yeah. So you're gonna deal with Bob. That's good. But here's the thing: Kurt and me, or some variation, we got to figure out where the heck Sam is. That's a loose end that could mess everything up. And I don't know if that has anything to do with why J-Rod isn't here right now.
Yeah. Let's
But we gotta go. We gotta go ASAP. I want to make sure that we
Alright.
figure him out.
let's get this guy out of the office. I'll clean up Bob, and we'll get moving.
Okay, so I guess let me. Oh, and yeah, I kind of want to explain my thoughts more, but I think this is of the essence. Time is of the essence. So let me go in and let me get Nichols out to the kind of that open area and just kind of prop him up next to the pillar that
Yep.
Ocelot's doppelganger was hiding behind.
Yep.
And then maybe Kurt, maybe you could stay with him just for a couple minutes while Ocelot takes care of Bob. And I'd like to kind of like run down and just use all my all my great perception abilities, which is just pretty average, really, and just hopefully my infrared eyesight, and just kind of like really just tear through, looking for both Jared and Sam, any whereabouts, anything like that, and then hopefully those two can, or one of the two can join me once Ocelot's done.
Okay, so where did you run off to? Do you need do you still have your map, or do you need me to send you one?
Let me pull that map up. Actually, that's a good idea.
'Cause I drew it a little bit bigger. I'll send a picture to everybody just so they
Oh, good.
Yeah, please.
Because I know there was that one room that Kurt went into that ended up being like the big hangar thing, and then
Yeah.
that's where then there was like the upper deck that Phil kind of was like looking around.
Yep. Let me see.
Okay.
This is blaster out for me.
Yeah.
I got mine out. This isn't good.
Yeah, this is real time for Slashik 2. He really sees a golden opportunity here, but my axe is on my back, so I have multiple mobility options. I got my claws, and I got the axe on the back. Going for aerodynamics here.
How
All
is
right.
This not in here.
So
What
I'm
the
gonna.
hell? What was... Everybody get that one?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Okay, so this is the top floor.
Helps.
Yep.
Okay.
And where's which is the hole?
The hold.
Like where the ladder came up.
That's down on the. It's a circle kind of towards the. I don't know which angle it gave you guys when I sent it to you. But it's on the left hand side of the ship. If that makes sense. If you're looking out the office kind of cockpit.
Oh, okay. So if I'm standing at the door looking out of the office,
it would be on your right hand side. That little circle.
Okay.
It's like a little circle with a ladder in it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we can
Maybe
see
that's
the circle.
yeah. I think it's been cut off.
Did it get cut off?
Yeah, the picture's cut off for that.
All right, let me take a better picture here. I was trying to get it. Oh, good.
The picture cuts off is bisecting the little table with all the little chairs around it.
Wow, that's weird. It doesn't look like that on my screen. That's strange. Okay, I'll take another one. Maybe it's something weird with Flash or something.
It might just be the preview also.
No, this is the fun part.
All right. So anyway, while you guys are dragging Ferris out, I'm gonna step in the office. Well, I'm gonna be a little more quiet about that. I'm actually going to take a bunch of the glitter stem that we have. I assume that you can overdose on glitter stem.
Let's make the assumption, yes, you can.
I'm going to take an amount that is about 4 or 5 times the overdose.
Give me a hard streetwise roll.
Got it.
I don't know how good you are with street drugs.
Well, we're about to find out what kind of a governor Osklet used to be back on his own.
Now you get to find out how he became governor.
This is not
substance abuser.
Apparently, all of his political opponents were found like in motel rooms with
drug overdose,
street workers, and drugged. Like, I don't remember being here. What happened last time I was at the Sizzler?
That's not what happened, guys.
That's so funny.
Okay. So I have a failure, but I also have a triumph and an advantage.
All right, hold
on. That's counting, the success that comes with the triumph. So still a failure.
Through dumb luck, you give him way more than he needs, but you also, since you failed, you lose half of your street value of the drugs that were in that thing. You do actually get it.
I'm okay with that.
Way the heck more than you needed to.
Sure.
Okay. Let me trying to find the Age of Rebellion thing for tonight for some reason. Next episode.
Oh, do we have one? Yeah, we do have one.
Yeah, I was just going to reply to it instead of, for some reason. There it is.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, there is. For some reason it was hidden. That should have done that the first time. All right, I'll put these pictures in there. Beep. Crap, where'd the other one go? I'm having trouble with my phone tonight. Apparently, I have failed in my ability to take pictures. Picture.
2 challenge dice.
Yeah, I'm failing badly on this tonight. I thought I took a picture of this and apparently I didn't. There we go. Nice solid click that time. Okay, so make sure because I've already forgotten this how scatterbrained I am tonight. So Jake, you are doing what? You're gonna run the whole place, or are you just gonna run
I honestly think that Slashik wants to kind of go downstairs all the way down to like the open, like where we first came in, and first of all make sure that no one's like trying to make a break for it, no one's up and aroused and kind of a thing. And maybe I know that Kurt closed the door and locked it when we started our little tussle, but I want to even just put like a table up against it to kind of prevent someone from leaving easily.
You mean the front door?
Yeah, like the front door, and then I'm gonna like once that's covered, I'm gonna start scouring that whole area, looking for secret doors, anything that we can enter.
Everybody get a copy of the pictures.
Yeah, I'm downloading them right now.
Okay. My hand squiggles.
Excellent. Yeah, these are good.
That's first floor.
This is a good.
Yep, that makes sense now.
Oh, this is really good. Oh my gosh.
Believe it or not, they lay over top of each other. That's how I drew them. So you can actually put the top one on top of the other one to get you an idea of scale.
I've got it. Yeah, this is good.
Okay, so
so I'm leaving all the upstairs stuff alone. I'm going downstairs because
right.
I feel like I gotta make sure that's.
And Osculate, you are dealing with our druggie, our sudden OD, unfortunate OD.
It's a shame.
Kurt, what are you doing?
I am with Brand, and I believe that I am outside of the office to give Osculate some privacy.
Okay.
And of course I got my gun out. I'm not as much paying attention to Brand at this point as I am trying to make, watching my surroundings, because I'm thinking there's somebody obviously walking around, and that's why J-Rod is no more, or at least not around at the moment.
Oh, 1 second. Typing something real quick. Okay. And you're dealing with our friend in the office.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, actually, since he's got an opportunity, Kurt, what is your brawl ability?
My brawl ability is I got 2 green. It's not very good.
Hold on 1 second. What did it say? So you got 2 green. Okay.
Correct.
Might have a chance against this guy. Oops. He wiggles free. He definitely he wiggles free, and he scrambles to his feet and starts running across the room. He breaks free. Your sons of bitches are going to pay for this, and he starts running towards the storage area.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at him, man. Put him down.
Okay. He would probably be at short range by the time you got a chance to do that.
Sure.
It would be short range. What is that? 1 die? Yeah, just one purple die. Oh, actually, take a black die because you were surprised. I'm not gonna make him roll like it's an actual combat.
1 success, 1 advantage, and I've got the heavy blaster pistol, which has got a base damage of 7, so that would be 8 damage?
Yes. Hold on 1 second.
And I don't think I can do anything with advantage.
Crap, and you did. You guys never actually did damage other than your interrogation, correct?
Correct. I mean, when I attacked him, I went straight to strain.
Yeah, you went straight to strain. Okay, so I just want to make sure.
Are you trying to? Are you? I know I'm not even up there. Are you trying to kill him? or are you?
He didn't say he said it to stun. I assume
no.
that he just.
Yep.
It sounds like a full charge goes off. Actually, you wouldn't know, Phil. You wouldn't know this is happening because you're in there dealing with your drug addict. All of a sudden you hear, you hear the, oh, you guys are going to pay for this.
All right, so I'm gonna scramble out.
Like momentarily. I just got to check on the guy's soak or anything else. Soak. Okay. And make me actually start writing these down. You did how much damage to him? 8?
8.
All right. You wing him really good in the thigh. Oh, and he groans, but he continues to run a little bit slower, but he's still chugging away as fast as he can.
You know, Biff, you can use that advantage to recover strain, or because you should actually be. You're probably a little. You have some strain damage from that concussion grenade last time.
Yeah, everybody took at least a handful of strain.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on mine too.
Yeah, that's why he's not running away at full bore. He can't.
Yeah.
He's at essentially 3 strain right now, so he can't really run as fast as he.
All right, so
want to.
I'm in the doorway of the office with my blaster.
Yeah.
Do I have a? Nice.
Yeah, you have a shot. He's about at the middle of the room, so call it medium range. It would really be medium all the way to the doorway, or to the other the storage bay, but you're in that range band. If that makes sense. And he's wide open. He's not undercover. He's not trying to dodge. He's a clean out in the open thing.
Okay. Yeah, I hit, and I have 3 success.
Were you doing strain damage or?
I'm not. This is medium range, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even have opportunity to stun.
Well, I know your gun is just ruthless.
Yeah, I think this is going to be it for him. So I got my base damage is 9, so this is 12 damage.
All right.
And I also had 2 threat on that, so he has.
That's okay. I mean, he drops. You catch him right in the small of the back. Oh! He lands heavily on the table that was there in the middle of the thing. Upturns it. 2 of the chairs go scattering over, and the room goes quiet.
Why were we shooting him?
He surprised me and started running away. So, and I don't like that.
There you go. Fair enough. I was kind of hoping we could squeeze him for credits, but this happens.
You two guys, since y'all are on the upper floor, give me a average perception roll.
Average. Oops, not what I want. Average perception roll. For me, 1 fail, 1 advantage.
Okay.
Succeed with 1 threat.
You hear what sounds like the elevator going.
Where's the elevator in this place?
It's a freight elevator. It's a far back of the storage.
Okay.
Yeah. So make a comm check. Slashik, we're hearing the freight elevator moving. Can you check that out?
Slashik is not going to respond.
Slashik.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second, guys. I have to type something.
He's typing to me.
Kurt, we better get moving. Let's go.
Yeah, we better be a little slow about this. Keep your eyes open.
I am gonna grab this light repeating blaster. Do we already have that stowed away somewhere on our persons?
I don't think you'd officially done anything. Let's assume you made a pile. You made your thieves pile of stuff, so it would be somewhere in the room.
Did I ever add up my encumbrance? I'm trying to figure out if I could grab that thing without slowing myself down.
I don't know how much you're carrying. That's where we roll into that round.
Let's see. I think I could pretty much drop my backpack and take that thing and not be in any kind of a issue.
I think I can lift it. If this is indeed actually passing my encumbrance threshold. I don't want to leave that thing behind. It's so good.
No. And we're probably going to need it.
All right, stand by. I'm mathing out my encumbrance threshold. 5, brawn, 7.
Okay, so Phil and Kurt. So
Yeah,
as you know, I didn't answer my comm link, and I am not going to be. You're not going to be hearing this over the comm link. You're going to be hearing me screaming at the top of my lungs as loud as I can, so you guys can hear me. And I'm just going to basically. Let me get my little voice modulation. Okay.
Oh, boy.
We've got Imperials!
No, what's wrong with you, Jake? No. I was sitting there the whole time I'm typing. I'm like, he's gonna yell potato. He's got to yell potato. It's the Gimme line. Like, potato. That's fine.
At this point, I don't see any need for covert anything. This is a bad situation. So you heard me just yell that, and I'm doing something down here.
Okay.
Jake, roll cool. That's the initiative, if you recall.
Yes, I do.
So that would just be whatever your cool is, with no difficulty dice. And I gotta roll these guys.
Right.
Oh, I always got to plan for the unexpected. I knew I should have taken more time on this one. It might be a bad night for you guys.
It could be.
Yeah. That's okay. We can blame Jake, though.
Yeah, obviously. All right, so I rolled 3 success and 1 advantage. I don't think the advantage does anything, though.
Second. What is... Where's it at? I'm having a moment here. What was the opposite of cool? Uncool. It's like if you're surprised, it was for some reason I'm not seeing it. Vigilance. There it is. All right, that's what I was looking for. There's a willpower stat. Yep. Alrighty. What did you roll, Jake?
3 success and an advantage.
3 success and 1 advantage. Well, you're definitely going first. 1 success, 1 advantage. So that's my guy. And then the Empire. Dun dun dun. You hear him yell that. What do you guys do upstairs?
Can we kind of detect what direction it's coming from?
You hear him scream, or yell, or bellow, or some equivalent. For you guys, it's coming from the manhole, and also from around the storage bay. It's kind of echoing from that point. But you know he went downstairs.
Yeah.
You're just not sure exactly where he's at the moment. Downstairs.
Well, okay. In my mind, I heard the elevator, and I kind of like the high ground at the moment. So I think I would want to be heading towards the storage area, but still staying on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think I'm going to be doing the same. I am almost done with my calculations of my encumbrance values.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Funny.
Let's see, 5. Okay. So basically, I am just 1 encumbrance away from being able to stow this thing. I'm gonna
It's dropping.
Yeah, I'm handing off my electro binoculars to Kurt, and I'm picking up this friggin' rifle.
This is like totally me in Fallout. Oh my gosh, this is a weapon I've been looking for. Just let me drop
Not
5
leaving this thing behind.
pistols and let me drop 5 pistols and all this other random crap.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, Jake, you have 2 in front of you. Attack at your leisure.
Should I be doing this over the Skype chat, or can we do this verbally?
You can do it. They don't know where they're at, but you have 2.
All right. Well, since looking at the schematic, it looks like we're actually going to be relatively close. I feel like I can run, range. And I'm going to be able to close that immediately.
Yep.
I'm hoping with my, and then I am going to. Well, geez, I've really never fought these bucket heads before, but I guess we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna try and just. Oh, wait a minute! You know what I have? No, forget that. I'm not going to do that. This is for real. Let me just use let me use my my claws and knuckles, because that makes the most sense. I was kind of not expecting for a fight, so my axe is on my back.
Yeah, you definitely didn't have the axe out. It would have been on your back when you were coming down the steps or stairs, ladder, or whatever it was.
I'm gonna go like and really try and rip into them with my brawling, and trying to keep them close range as best as possible. So,
hold up, I'm looking.
All right, so
what are we looking at back here?
I am.
He's underneath you guys. Y'all can't see where he's doing right now. I haven't had y'all roll initiative yet, because y'all haven't actually made contact with the enemy yet. He's for you guys. He's right underneath you. And he's got 2 stormtroopers he's dealing with. I'm just trying to find the stats. Like I said, I was not expecting you guys to actually try and fight this, but okay. Crazy things happen in role-playing games.
Yes.
Very crazy things happen. Ah, here it is. Minion. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So you attacked. I mean, it's a melee attack, like you were.
Right.
So fire away.
Yep. Okay, so let me just get all this ready. So I got 1, 2, 3. Got 1, 2, and I believe I had to do for melee 2 difficulty. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's always 2.
For brawl, not melee. Okay, and then what do I do here?
I'm just making sure there's nothing, anything weird in here.
Okay,
yeah,
excellent.
I think it's okay.
All right, so my roll was 5 success and 1 threat.
Okay.
And so let's see. I don't have any advantages, so I can't activate anything. So it really is just going to be straight damage then, which I guess is good for these.
So how much total did you do?
Okay, so that's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage.
Oh. Yeah, jeez, I'm crow. You gut one of them like pretty easily, or you slash through and cleave through his armor somehow.
I figure like in the soft part, like in between.
You find a little soft spot in the abdomen between the that chest plate and whatever is right behind.
And I'm hoping to do this quietly. Like I'm really trying to do this covertly if possible. That's why I'm doing my knuckles.
I don't know if you can. And you severely wound the other one. Like you get a nice slash across the side of his helmet. Let's just assume you knock his helmet off. Ching!
Nice.
Dazes him pretty good because they have 5 soak. But you did 13 damage or 12 damage?
12.
12, yeah. So 5 soak and 5 wounds. So you kill one, and that would leave 2 points left on the other one. So
okay,
you took 40% of the other one's health.
Okay.
And he will, oh my god, and he'll back up and fire back at you. Because that's
okay.
He doesn't want to be in melee with you.
Yeah, of course. Oh, man, I was hoping he wasn't going to fire that blaster. Oh well.
No, I mean you got so much. You got as much soak as he does. Actually, more.
No. It's not me not being able to take it. I didn't want him to fire. That's noisy.
Oh, that's well. Just remember, I'm sure these guys have comm links too.
Yeah.
We got contact. Pew, 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 pew. It's
true,
on.
but I just knocked his helmet, according to you,
That's
off.
true. That's true. You did.
All right, so
he'll fire back. It's short range.
Okay.
And he somehow misses. He got straight blank.
Wow.
He balanced all the way.
It is a stormtrooper after all.
That's true. But you just killed him and you hit his helmet, so he's pew 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 all over the. He hits the wall, he hits the ground. He probably hits his buddy again, but he doesn't actually make contact with you, and he stumbles backwards into the storage area.
Okay, crap.
Stumbles
through
that door. That's the way he was going. Yeah.
Right. Can I yell up again now that that's kind of?
Yeah. Yelling's free, as long as you're not having like a conversation.
No conversation. Just gotta. All right, so hopefully they can hear me. Actually, yeah, I'll just yell.
Guys, you got 6 bucket heads coming up the storage area.
Ooh.
Could you hear that?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would have definitely heard.
I heard it.
I mean, you've still got your comm link too, so.
I'm just figuring that sounds more of an action than
right, but either way,
I would have been very quiet had that guy not shot his gosh darn blaster, but now we're in the thick of it.
Yeah. Okay, everybody upstairs, roll cool, which is for your initiative. I'm gonna go ahead and keep yours where it's at, Salashik, and then roll for my guys.
I have 2 success, 2 advantage.
All right. Come on, give me something worth of crap. Oh, that's the red dice. I'm supposed to be rolling the yellow ones. Oops.
Okay,
Still
2
didn't
success, 1 advantage.
So you got 2 success, 1 advantage. What did you have, Biff? Same thing?
I had 2 success, 2 advantage.
2 success. Ooh, so Biff. Not that it really matters. You're all on the same team. 2 success, 2 advantage. All right, so we've got 1 slot for Jake. So we got a player slot, enemy slot. Ooh, I gotta roll 1 more. 6 advantage. Player slot, enemy slot. So, and we're starting over the next round. You guys are you haven't made it into the storage room yet. None of you have. So just this turn you would you'd be able to step into it if that makes sense.
Okay. So who goes right now?
So whoever wants to go first. So you got 2 player phases,
Oh, cool.
and then 1 enemy phase for me, and then back to 1 for you, and then back to me.
Biff, why don't you go first? I'm gonna be looking at something here.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna, I suppose, kind of take a look into the storage area. I got the call that there's 6 bucket heads coming. I'd like to see if I can't get a sighting on them. So probably walk up to the doorway.
Yeah, if you want to take your
peek
kind of first
around.
maneuver, if you take your first maneuver, you see the elevator hitting the top or hitting the second floor landing or second floor walkway, and it's got 3 on it. And looking over the thing, you see another 3 that have suddenly turned around to look behind them on the ground level.
Okay. All right.
If you recall,
welcome.
if you recall, it's long range from the front to the back of that storage room. So from where you're at to where the elevator is long range. And the same thing for you on the bottom floor, Slashik. It's long range from the door to the
Of course,
where the
of
elevator
course.
is. Yeah.
And the 3 that are on the floor, are they at the far end?
Yeah.
Where the elevator is? Okay.
Yeah, it looked like they were about to step on the elevator, like after that group, like they were letting 3 of them go up, and they were going to come up next if necessary. And they heard, pew, pew, blah, and a guy comes stumbling through the door, shooting backwards.
So there's technically 4.
Technically 4, yeah, but he can't see
yeah.
that. Yeah, he can't see that one because.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, that one hasn't made it out into to his line of sight yet.
Right, he's right below Kurt actually.
Yeah, yep. That's basically right where he would be. Is right below Kurt. Because Kurt, I'm making the assumption he didn't step out onto the platform. He really is just kind of turning around the wall, like looking to see what's out there. So
taking a look.
Yep. So that's what you see: 3 hitting the top deck and stepping off, and 3 turning to look. The ones on top are actually looking down as well, like over the railing. Like, what was that? They're not looking towards your direction. Just for a point of reference.
Again, that's my gift to you.
Yeah, I can't take a shot because they're too far away. So yeah, it's kind of, are we going to stand and fight, or are we going to start backtracking out of this place? I don't know. Is there something still I can do, or did I use my turn to basically?
You've done one maneuver. I'm going to say you use like your one maneuver to like kind of maneuver up and look, take a long, drawn out look at it.
Yeah.
You still have action, like still a kind of a serious action you could do, or you could.
You could sacrifice that for a maneuver. Yeah.
Or you could maneuver again instead. So.
I think we got the 3 coming down the hall. We got 3 down on the floor. And right now, I got the ladder that goes down that gets me on the ground floor, and that lets me go out the front door.
Yeah, so that's right where Slashik's at.
Yeah,
right.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and use the second maneuver to start heading towards the ladder. If I can go down the ladder, but I'm guessing that I'm just going to be able to get to the ladder.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you go down the ladder this turn. Just because it'd be a little cumbersome. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm going to make you roll for it. So, your call.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I'll roll to go down the ladder. I'll try to get.
So that would be athletics. Let's just make it an average one because you've been on ships before. So 2 dice, athletics roll.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been on a ship before and been like, red alert, red alert.
Oh yeah.
So that's what you're doing now. And it is kind of designed for that, to, latch on and slide down.
Yep.
But it's more a matter of, have you kept the skills sharp while you've been working in the station? Or have you had way too many burritos or noodles at what's his name's noodles? Dang, where did that note go? I had that guy's noodle shop. Jack's Noodles, yeah. Maybe you had one too many bowls of the ramen at Jack's Noodles.
Well, apparently that's the case because I rolled 2 advantage and 2 threat, so it's a complete push.
So complete wash, yeah. Hold on, let me roll just to see if something from my side. We'll just see. This will be funny. Yeah. So you hit the bottom hard. Take 2 strain.
Okay.
Like you clang an elbow as you're coming through the hole. Like it throws you off balance. You stumble off the ladder, so you take a couple strain from your ugly descent down the ladder. Slashik, you hear and kind of a as he hits the ground beside you. He's still on his feet.
Damn, Kurt! Oh my God! What happened? Are they up there already? Did they throw you down?
Okay, Phil, were you there to hear all that? What happened?
Yeah, so I guess I would have seen Kurt.
Yeah,
you would have seen him peek in and then just run.
Yeah, he didn't say anything, so you just saw him kind of peek around the corner, and go, "Oh crap!" and then run and take a header. It almost looked like he took a header down the stair or down the ladder.
I'm slightly tempted to use a light repeating blaster, but I think it's not going to really work. It's just a vanilla light repeating blaster, right? There's no bipod, for example, or sling. On this,
bipod of slaying, yeah. It's a stormtrooper. It's a light repeating blaster of stormtrooper slaying +1.
Well, I mean, it has the thing is that it has a cumbersome rating of 4.
Yeah, it's an ugly device. There was a reason he couldn't hit anything with it either. Even though I specifically gave him the skill to be able to fire it. Nope. You saw what happened. I just
I don't want to end up like that. So I'm gonna follow Kurt down.
Okay.
Assume he's doing the right thing. What's going on?
If you take both of your maneuvers, you can make it down the ladder without having to roll.
Yeah, that's
if
fine.
you want to do it one maneuver, I'm going to make you roll the same thing he did. Actually, I'd make it harder since you're not a space fairy. You're probably not used to doing the submarine, drill, the sliding down the thing.
No, I'll clamber down behind him with
okay.
using the other.
All right. Well, the
guys, where's Nichols?
He's sleeping. Come on.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
The stormtroopers, they're coming. So, but they're except for one, conveniently a long distance away. So the other one does not approach the door, but you see him like blaster rounds coming through the door as he's like peppering it now, because he doesn't know where you're at. He's just peppering the hell out of it, and he's kind of afraid to to move in to go any closer, because of Trandoshan just killed his buddy and wounded him heavily. So that would be his turn, and the other guys are moving. So you don't know what they're doing, but they're moving.
So I guess that makes it my turn.
Clank, 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 clank. Yeah, it would be your
What's
turn.
going on, Slashik? Someone tell me what's going on?
Where are we shooting?
What happened?
Who's shooting at us?
What do you mean?
Bucketheads?
We need him.
Well, he's not going to wake up.
Guys.
Talk to Kurt.
Goodness.
This is Kurt's fault.
Okay. Listen. The Brewers are here. We've got 8. Well, now we have 7 of them. I took one of them, as you can see. I didn't get a chance to find anybody. I couldn't find Sam, and I have no idea where J-Rod is at all. But this is going to be a tough fight unless you guys want to bolt.
You saying you want bolts?
No. I want to go back upstairs, get Nichols, and potentially come out of this with various trophies. But if you guys, seeing as you guys both fell down the ladder, it's had to get out of there in a hurry. So is there a Rancor up there? What's going on?
So Nichols is dead. Kurt. He's the one who Nichols is dead. Yeah. You have to talk to Kurt. This is why we're down this ladder. I just followed him.
And we've got 3 Imperials on the elevator shaft up on the 2nd floor, and we've got 3 Imperials down on the storage bay floor, and they're all headed this way.
Plus there's 1 more that I wounded, so that'll make it 4 down here and 3 up on the railing. Did you guys by any chance check all the rooms upstairs to see if Sam was in there?
No.
Nope.
No, we took out Nichols, and that's when we heard you scream.
All right.
And the rest of it fell apart.
And then all of our best laid plans fell apart.
All right, guys. I think we can take them. Let's stay and take them, unless you have different ideas.
Slashik, you stay in this corridor by the door. If any of them make it through the door, you take them out. Kurt and I are going to post up at the end of this corridor, aiming at the door.
Why don't you guys go back upstairs? You said there's only 3 up there? You could easily take that.
Just got here.
You're sacrificing the high ground.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to help us continue improving and expanding our channel's content.